She used
I'll
to
take
work
a sex box over a fucking gay station all day.
She used to work for Sex Box, dude.
She used to work for Sex Box?
I mean, in two ways, if you really think about it. She worked for Xbox and at Romantics. In that way, we both worked at
She
Sex
worked
Box.
at Romantics?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
I didn't work at Romantics, but I worked at an 18-plus, like, adult sex shop.
Okay. What was that experience like?
You know...
What was your weirdest story from working at a
fuck,
sex
dude.
shop?
Are we going to start out real crazy?
Hell yeah.
I got a couple that are pretty back-to-back good ones. I had a cross-dresser get shit on me one time.
Wait, you're talking about literal shit?
Literal shit, yeah. Straight from the asshole. No, not straight from the asshole. But he, his nickname was Butt Plug around the shop because he came in one day and just bought the biggest butt plug we had, put that shit in, and then walked around naked in the lobby. So his name was just fucking Butt Plug to us. But anyway, one
Did
time...
you guys didn't kick him out?
No, dude, because, like, it was an 18-plus store. We just told him to go back to the rooms and jerk off. Leave us alone. Quit scaring the customers away. It was kind of a wild place, dude. Wild, Wild West. But, no, so how it happened...
You guys didn't have a big customer base, huh? You had to keep what you had there.
Ginormous. It was kind of crazy. We had, like, sheriffs and shit that would come in and whore their wives out. Not a joke.
What?
Yeah, dude, crazy. But, but no, so...
Where am I?
I'll give you this key. I want to watch you fuck my wife.
Yeah, pretty much. We had glory holes and shit, and so he would, like, just take her into a room, and I mean, she wanted to.
Is that legal?
Yeah, because they're not paying.
To just have glory holes?
Yeah, because we're not hiring anybody to, like, go suck dick through it. There was, like, it's called, like, an arcade, so, like, it's just, like, porn on repeat. And they would just go in there and watch porn and beat their dicks, and then we had glory holes in case they want a little sucky fucky.
And where's this place at?
All over.
What's the address?
I know.
How late are they open?
Yeah, send it to me right now, dude.
I worked the overnights too, so I got the fucking real weirdos who would come in like drunk at 2
got the
a.m.
crackheads.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so
Was this in Des Moines or Marshalltown?
that was not in Des Moines. I won't out what store it was, but yeah, it was not in Des Moines.
Okay.
Steph worked at the one in Fort Dodge, and they had an arcade, but she doesn't seem to have as many like crazy arcade stories as I do. But I also had to clean the arcade. She didn't have to. They had like a team that would come in. You know the worst part about that job was?
Yeah.
I made minimum wage.
Oh my god! Of course you fucking.
So I was mopping up cum for $7.25.
Oh my god, dude!
It was honestly like a fun job when you weren't getting shit on you by a fucking cross-dresser or...
So how exactly did you get the shit on you, though?
So butt plug came in, went to the back, either railed some asshole or got his asshole railed. I'm not really sure which one. But he came out and he wanted to go to our preview booth where you could like pick a movie off the wall and then we'd put it in for you so you could like watch it yourself before you bought it. Which is so stupid. You were paying us to do it, dude. Porn's free. Why are you paying us to watch porn?
That's what I say about OnlyFans all the time.
I agree. But, so, butt plug comes in, gets railed or does the railing. I'm not sure which one. And then he comes out and he hands me the DVD that he wants to preview. And when I like took it from him, I felt something on it and I was like, well, that was weird. And I just wiped my hand on my shorts and then I went to go do something. I looked down and I had like a brown streak across my shorts and I was wearing like light khakis. So it's pretty obvious. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn it over and there was just a huge like shit stain on the back of the DVD case.
Bro,
I'll throw up right
Did you
now.
at least make him pay for the DVD?
No, because I was against the rules, dude. It was kind of a fucking wild, wild west of porn.
How did they... Did they just make money on selling...
We're going to name this episode Wild Wild West, though. 100%. That's got to be... We've got it.
Do like the Pornhub font? Just...
Dude, that's... And I mean, like, the crazy shit is like, wild shit happened all the time. Like, that was a good one. I had a guy come in one time, and there was another customer that came in quite a bit. And
Hey, let me see that.
we called him Mr. Brown.
It's empty. Oh, you want to...
We always nicknamed everybody because we didn't check IDs, so we just like gave everybody nicknames. So this dude's name was Mr. Brown, and he was like a 70-something-year-old man.
You didn't even check IDs?
No, we would check IDs, but like this dude's 70 years old. I'm not going to be like, are you old enough to look at some tits? Like,
Could be a Benjamin Button situation.
oh shit, he might have been too. But so anyway, Mr. Brown comes in and he comes up to me and he's like, you have a girlfriend? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, does she satisfy you? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, does she give you good head? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, why don't you come back to the arcade? Let me suck your cock. And I was like, no thanks. And he's like, come on.
I love how there's no lead up to that either.
Dude, no.
He made an argument. He's like, I didn't get that. All right. Do you want me to suck your dick?
Seriously, and like, I'm a weird
Hail
guy.
Mary.
I'm a weird guy with words, and so like, cock is a real dirty word to me. I don't even like my wife saying it to me when we're fucking. So
dude, I
this
love
dude's
that
like,
shit.
let me take you to the back and suck your cock. And I'm like, no.
Most unwhite thing I've heard you say, and the most white thing I've heard Coleman say at the same time, dude. Like, the word cock is just like, that's so fucking white, dude. You've never seen black porn, and the guy been like, yeah, you like that cock?
He was a 7-year-old old white dude, so I mean, it kind of makes sense. For
7?
him. He was 70.
7. I was like, wait a minute, 7? I was tripping for a second.
What kind of place was this, dude?
Yeah,
What was this operation you were running?
I can't support this anymore. Fuck.
So, hold on, because this story just gets crazier. I'm telling you, dude, this fucking place was kind of a riot to work because of the interactions I would have. So Mr.
Yeah.
Brown comes in, asks me all these questions, goes, let me take you to the back, I'll suck your cock. And I'm like, no thanks. And he's like, come on, just let me do it. And I'm like, no. And he's like, I'll take my teeth out. You won't even be able to tell the difference between my mouth and pussy. And I'm like,
Bet. I'm in.
and I was like, I'm good. Thanks for the offer.
Straight
He goes-
gumbo.
He goes, I'll buy you anything you want off the shelf. And I'm like, dude, I get an employee discount and I got what I want. I don't got to buy anything. And he's like, $20. And I was like, no. He's like, $50. And I was like, no. $100. No. And he goes, $250. And I went, let me see the money. And he's like, well, I'd have to go get it. And I was like, you're going to fucking suck and run, old man. You're just trying to get this young beef stick.
Suck and run.
Suck and run.
The old suck and run, dude. It's been a huge problem in our community. The police really need to get a hold of it. All these suck and runs, dude.
He was trying to pull the wool over my eyes, dude. Get a little. And then so after all this, he goes back to the back and like, fucking dude, our arcade was so busy. Like, we would probably do 20, 30 people that would come in and they'd pay $5 to jerk off for 3 hours. All right? Like,
That's it. $5.
$5 for 3 hours. Yeah, just go home and fucking beat your meat, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
go
quit being
pull
weird.
into a dark alleyway.
But this dude, so this guy, like, really, really, like, had a problem with wanting to blow dudes, which I don't have a problem with, dude. Like, whatever, but quit asking me. I'm not interested. Anyway, so he fucking goes back and gets railed down or whatever by however many guys, which, again, whatever. But he comes out and he's like, oh, my jaw's so sore. And I'm like, you're not getting this dick, dog. Like, what are you trying for? But funny enough, I know somebody that robbed him later, so I don't know him personally, but it's a friend of a friend.
So he got what he deserved.
He fucking got what he deserved, man. Because he would go, this is not a joke. So the store I used to work at was over by the halfway house. And so he would drive by the halfway house and pick up these like fucking people fresh out of jail and pick them up and offer them money to blow them. So he did that to the wrong motherfucker.
So if you
one
would have
time.
had the $250 cash right there, would you have let him blow you?
No, I had a girlfriend that I was going home to that probably could have sucked dick better.